So during the week there's integration processes, and there are a few daily practices that I'd like to share with you that can supplement your growth. One of them is rebirthing breathwork. Rebirthing breathwork for me, in essence, is about surrender. It's about allowing the exhale to let go again and again and again, and connect more with trust, with willingness to experience, and with knowing that we are held by earth, by mother, by universe, and just by life in general. So find yourself a comfortable position, lying down ideally, and we're going to start to breathe and allow our body to just find its natural rhythm. You can breathe in through the nose or the mouth, but you inhale and exhale through the same channel. The inhale is the yang phase. It's a phase of your declaration, of your filling yourself with life and potential, breathing into the heart. So often, especially those who are theatre trained, we often want to breathe down, lower into the belly, because we don't want a lot of tension, which can instigate the fight or flight mechanism in the body. But for this one, we are going to breathe into the heart. So you don't want this tension here either, but you're allowing it to expand and open your heart, feeling that raw vulnerability. So as you breathe in, allowing the chest to open, and then as you exhale, you simply let go. Not really forcing it out, not exhaling actively, but just allowing gravity to breathe your body for you. The other key aspect is that on the inhale, you don't want to fill yourself to the point of tension. And on the exhale, you don't want to exhale to the point of creating some kind of vacuum. Instead, as you inhale, when it starts to get full, you just let go. And then as soon as you get to a point where you feel empty, you draw that breath in again. So essentially you feel it's like a circular or connected breath, smoothing off the edges. So it's not in and out, it's not back and forth, but it's just an unending cycle of breath. Nature teaches this. If you look at the tide as it comes into the shore, there's no point of ending. It's not finite. It just links from one to the other. So it's from the in to the out, from the masculine to the feminine, from the yang to the yin, and each time taking a new chance to surrender even further. Give yourself some time for this. It could be 45 minutes or an hour. This is also a nice practice just to do a few breaths before going into a meeting, or before you're going on a date, or before you're sitting down to work. Just you can do it sitting up as well. Just breathing in here. Coming to a place of trust that the body has its own wisdom, that if it's allowed to release, the organs, the nerves, the muscles, the endocrine system, the circulation can all come into balance, can come into harmony. Just trust your body, allow it to breathe, let go. And the key thing is when you find that rewilded breath, that pant, just ride it, just stay with it. And sometimes it can feel like you are being breathed rather than you breathing yourself. Another thing to be aware of is there can be a thing called tetany, which is when the limbs can become a bit tense. So you might feel your fingers or forearms curling up, or some kind of tension around the mouth. Just breathe through it. That's just some sort of energy or tension that's being stirred up by this process, and will be released if you just keep breathing. At the end of the day, nothing bad is going to happen, because it's just the very natural breathing process. You can come to a threshold of sorts where we can start to feel like, oh, we might die. And that's just a death urge that's coming up. Once again, you just surrender and trust. Trusting that you have yourself, that this is the right next step for you. You're in a safe space that you've created for yourself, and you're simply breathing. And when you bust through that, that is really passing a threshold. And at that time, we really feel the reunification, the bliss of the reconnection, when we're not holding, we're not trying to control everything. And that's a big part of this rites of passage, is not feeling like we are steering at all times, because that confines us to the predictable. What we're interested in is going into the unknown. So trust me, trust yourself, and above all, trust your body to breathe.